Hi, this is Delia. This is my first YouTube video ever, so I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm nervous, and I'm excited, and this is fun. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Naturally Beautiful. Basically what that means is that this channel is all about how to be natural and chemical and toxin free as much as possible, and which includes everything from cleaning products for the home to organic eating and cooking, all the way to skincare and makeup and hair care, and doing everything possible to stay clean and healthy and leave the toxins out of it, because so many things nowadays just are ridiculous and have really bad stuff in it. So I thought for my first video, what would be a good idea would be to kind of tell you kind of how this all got started, which it's kind of a mixed story, but there was kind of a catalyst that happened not too long ago, just a few months ago actually. It really started back in September of 2009 when my fiance and I decided to get healthy and start eating healthier. And we didn't really have any, we didn't do any big diets or anything like that, or go on any crazy programs or anything like that. We just decided to start eating healthier and basically just started buying healthier food and making better decisions. You know, when we went to go buy potato chips, instead of buying the regular old greasy yucky potato chips, we would buy maybe some vegetable chips, or we'd buy the baked kind, or you know, things like that, just little things we could do. And so that's kind of where it all got started. And then the more that I learned and the more that we researched together and found out the best ways to be healthy and how to get healthier and how to use food not just as a pastime so much as really a way to nourish your body, and which is what it's intended for. And then that just all led to so much that I didn't ever even bargain for. It's insane to think about everything that's like to think about how it started and then where it's come to is absolutely insane to me. And as you get to know me a little bit and kind of learn the story as we go, it's really, I think, I mean, for me obviously it was life-changing. It's really fascinating to see the progression of events and how things have unfolded, and I'm kind of excited to see where it all ends up. So anyway, so that's how it started, just learning to be healthier, and that led to learning to buy healthier food as far as organically grown food, so that the bad chemicals and pesticides aren't there. And then I learned more about what organic really means and what sustainable farming is, and it just kind of snowballed from there until eventually I stopped using any chemicals to wash my hair or to clean my face. And then eventually I started, sorry, I had a fuzz. I've got the doors open, so the fuzz is flying. And then I realized, and I had read things on the internet and kind of looked into things, kind of played and dabbled before, years and years ago, about natural cleaning and how to use honey and, you know, things like that. But this time I really did some research, and I actually started using some of these things. And then, and I kind of was doing a little bit of both. I still had my regular cleaners, but then, you know, occasionally I would try some vinegar instead and see how that worked, and just kind of giving it a shot to see if I could get used to doing that. And then I was one day, and this is the part of the story where the like insane, crazy, psycho part of me came out. This is the catalyst for what has become now, is that I was reading on the internet, and I had heard here and there, or read something, or maybe something about bleach being bad and being poisonous, and it always confused me, because bleach, you know, you use it to disinfect, and we soaked our little brother's toys in it when they were kids to kill germs and kill sick and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And so I thought, well, one day I thought, I'm just going to sit down and figure it out and find out what's the deal with bleach. And so I was reading, and turns out bleach is really, really bad. And I found out something that absolutely, it completely shook me to my core. What I read is that you should never mix bleach and ammonia, because by themselves the fumes can be pretty bad and you can hurt yourself and make yourself sick on the fumes separately. But when the fumes of bleach and ammonia are mixed together, or no, when the bleach and the ammonia liquids are mixed together, they create an even more toxic fumes, which is so toxic. I mean, it'll kill you. It'll kill anybody if enough of it is breathed in or inhaled. And so, as I was reading this, I thought, oh my gosh. And then it occurred to me, well, if you're using bleach to clean your toilet, well, as we all know, urine becomes ammonia, or however that process works, and so it's basically the same thing. And I thought, well, I don't suppose I should be cleaning my toilet with bleach anymore. That doesn't, and I thought, why would nobody tell me that? But then as I kind of put the pieces together a little bit more, I remembered that when I moved into my new apartment here, a fabulous apartment. It's the bungalow. It's the newest, hippest place to be. If you're in Oklahoma City, look me up. But anyway, so when I moved in 6 months ago, I bought a new toilet brush, and in an effort to keep everything sanitary, I poured some bleach in the bottom of the toilet brush holder so that I could store it in there. After I cleaned the toilet, I could store it in there, and it would be disinfected. Everything would be fine. And yeah, so no, that's not fine. That's not okay at all. So I read this about the fumes, and I thought, holy cow. And so I ran to the bathroom, and I went to go and empty this, and I thought, well, I just need to get rid of this. And so I was going to pour it down the sink, and then so I opened the thing, and I'm not even kidding you, that the fumes that came out of there, because it's mostly closed, and there are holes for ventilation, of course, so some of the fumes are leaking out, but for the most part they're just in there compacting and getting concentrated. And so I opened this to dump it out, and I literally had to drop it into the sink and let it drain itself and run out the door and open the back door and let everything vent out and get outside, because the fumes were absolutely overpowering. They almost knocked me over. And so, I shut the door, I opened the back door, got everybody outside, made sure everything was aired out. It was, crisis averted, no big deal. But do you understand the principle of the matter? At some point, somebody should have told me, somebody should have told everybody that they should not be using bleach to clean their toilets, and that it really shouldn't be used for anything, that it is dangerous. It's used to create chloroform. It's not okay to breathe chloroform. It's not okay. So that was kind of the catalyst of what happened. And I'll tell you, it was an eye-opener. And it didn't take me more than 5 minutes to make my decision, and I went through my entire house, through under my kitchen sink and under my bathroom sink, and I cleaned everything in the closet, and any cleanser that was not natural, anything that was synthetically made chemicals, got thrown in the trash. I didn't care what it was or what it was used for. I didn't care. I threw it all away, and I made the decision that from now on, if it's time to clean something and I don't have a cleaner, then I'm going to take the time to sit down and Google that stuff, as Dean Cook says so eloquently. Dane Cook. What did I say? Dean Cook? Anyway, so I just decided to sit down, Google that stuff, and figure it out. And I made it not optional, because I threw everything out. And so that's how it all got started. So as I'm doing all of this, I realized that really these are not things that I should be the only one that knows. And my family maybe doesn't know these things. A lot of these cleaning products are cleaning products that I grew up using, that my family does use to this day. And so I thought, that's not okay, and I really wanted to figure out a way to let people know. And I know it's kind of crazy and out there, and a lot of people in my life are really laughing at me right now, and they make fun of me a lot, and it's all good-natured. I love every one of you, mwah, to all of you. It's all good-natured, and I know that they're just teasing me, but I have researched enough that I really feel it's important to be this fanatical, because there are things going on that I didn't know about that I am really I'm excited about having the opportunity to pass on what I've learned to people in an effort to enrich their lives, and I'm excited about getting to give information to people so that they can make an informed decision, because a lot of times I've found people are just not given the right information. And so that's what this channel is about. It's, you know, on one hand it's about teaching how to do these things, because one, you save a lot of money. Trust me, you save a lot of money. But so, you know, teaching these fun little things, which is just fun to do and fun to know and adds variety. And but then on the other hand, it's really important to me, and it's more like a crusade, because I want the people that I love and the people that I don't know and the people that aren't born yet to be healthy and happy. And you know, I've never felt better. My body feels incredible. My home life is incredible. Just everything about my entire life has improved because of the things that I'm doing, and these crazy fanatical things that you're gonna kind of wonder about me and my sanity. These are the things that are working, and I've never felt better in my life. So I'm just not afraid to share that. So if you have questions, feel free to email me anytime. I'm not gonna enable comments on my channel at all. So if you have questions or comments or anything that you want to talk about, just shoot me an email, and then which I'll put down in the links down there at the bottom. And then and that's it. So this is actually, it's kind of funny, this is actually not video the 1st, this is video the 9th. The reason that you don't know about videos 1st through the 8th is because they were bloopers of some kind, or messed up for some reason, or I looked terrible, or I didn't know how to use the camera, or I didn't realize it was recording. Silly things. So this is so video the 9th is becoming the very first published video, and I hope that this introduction, and I hope that my personal story really will inspire you. I hope that it will inspire you to go and research, and to not just accept things because somebody says it, even if I say it. I encourage you to please go and make sure that you're doing the right thing for your family, not based on something that somebody else said, but take a personal responsibility to do the right thing for your family, for your body, for the earth, for people in general. Yes, I'm a crazy tree-hugging hippie, but I have a lot of fun, and I want you guys to come and be happy and healthy and live a long life, and come have fun with me. So, so there are going to be links down here, and I'm excited to meet you guys, and I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say, and I am super excited to be learning together. And until the next time, when I will come up with some fun thing to teach you, and some fun new way to wash your face or put fruit on your hair or something. You guys have a great day, and I'll look forward to talking to you later. That's it. You have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.